Hello Virgo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading focused on the first half of July, from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout the reading and take from it what makes sense for you personally. I'll be pulling from two of my own decks, the Heart and Soul Love Oracle as well as my Silhouettes deck. This one has actually been revised. It's now available in the deck shop. This one is in the process of being revised, so it's currently out of stock. All right, so just FYI on that, Virgo. This is part one of your reading. If it happens to resonate with you, stick around to the end as there will be a preview to the extended reading. And if you want to watch the whole thing, that is available on my Patreon page. That link is down below in the description box. All right, so let's get into it, Virgo. First half of July. What do we need to know here for you? We're starting off with the Divine Feminine, and we have joy. Okay, let's grab one more card. So maybe Divine Feminine, there's a masculine here that you're focused on, you think about them. Could have been love at first sight. They make you very happy. Look at this. Masculine and then feminine. So you're both coming through here, and what's sitting between the two of you is joy. Okay, so let's read through these. I am powerful, but I can be fragile. I am strong, but I can be weak. I am beautiful, but I can feel ugly. I am laughter, but I can be serious. I am joy. So it could be you, Divine Feminine, that represents this joy in the masculine's life. But I feel that's reciprocated equally. I am joy, but I can be sad. I am love, but I can be hurt. Take me for everything that I am. Don't try to change me. I am who I am. And then right here we've got, it really was love at first sight, the moment I saw you. From that first glance that I knew was meant for only me. The brush of your hand against mine, your heartwarming smile, and everything about you that brings me joy beyond measure. Thank you for choosing me for life. Okay, so this is perhaps two people who at one point promised to be in each other's lives forever. All right, and then we have this card right here, him. Of course, divine masculine energy doesn't have to be male energy. You know, take it how it makes sense for you gender-wise, all right? But it does say we are all different and unique in our own way, yet we are all the same. We love, we live, we laugh, we dream, hope, hurt, heal, and cry too. Don't underestimate our soft side. We do have one and are just as weak and vulnerable as you are. Sometimes we can move mountains to be with you, make your dreams come true, and win you with our charms. So in a way, you're both really sharing with each other what you represent and what it is that you're bringing to the table and who you are as a person. And you guys make each other happy. We see that here. So let's go ahead and grab some insight, focusing on this connection for you, Virgo. I'll be pulling from my TANIELU tarot deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, first half of July. All right, so what's going on between the two of you? You guys are lovers. Okay, we see that here. Now, I must say, because part of the interpretation of the Lovers card is there could have been infidelity, this could represent a third party. If that's not a part of your story, then you don't have to take that interpretation. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini here. You could have Gemini in your chart. This card, it's about the chemistry, the attraction, the compatibility between two people, but it also comes down to decisions and choices that were made. We have the Four of Swords. So this is an indication here, because this is a card of healing. There's cause for recuperation here. So you probably ended up getting hurt, or maybe you both ended up hurting each other. This is a resting period. That's how I see the Four of Swords, giving you time to heal, to restore, to think, to contemplate. It could have certainly been a very romantic connection, but, you know, we've got the Five of Cups. Maybe they hurt you, they disappointed you somehow. And here you are in your own Virgo energy. So you're in hermit mode right now. Maybe you really do need to spend time on your own to really think, to soul search. Because sometimes that downtime, that alone time, it's actually quite helpful. Maybe you're just seeking guidance from within yourself, you know? And then we've got the Empress. So Divine Feminine, here you are again. We've got Divine Feminine energy there, and we've got the Empress representing the Divine Feminine again. We've got the Three of Cups, got the Two of Cups. So you have so much love for this person. Maybe you see them or they see you as a soulmate or even a twin. This right here could be an indication of a love triangle, a third party, but it also represents friendships. It represents people that are of value in your life, your community, people that make you happy, that contribute to this joy. It could also be maybe you and your person, you guys met at either a party, a social gathering where there were celebrations going on. This could also be, because look at these two cards right here. We've got toasts happening. Maybe you guys met at a wedding or a party or an anniversary party, something of that nature. But the love is here. The love is here. The attraction is there. The chemistry, it's still here. So I'm ultimately feeling, Virgo, this was somebody that came into your life. They swept you off your feet. You fell in love. They fell in love with you. The Five of Cups, though, it's regret. It's that sense of loss. So maybe you lost this person, or maybe they did something that really disappointed you. So let's continue to dig a little bit deeper and see what's going on here. All right, let's see what else. So let's grab some insight from the Silhouettes deck here. I swear I cannot pick up these cards. Sometimes they're super glossy and it's hard to pick them up. All right, let's see what else. For Virgo, first half of July. All right, here we go. Genius, you're being directed to make wise choices here. So let's just say you got mixed up in a love triangle and you've learned your lesson, or are being directed to learn a lesson behind that whole experience and to be able to make wiser choices so you don't get yourself mixed up in challenging situations like that. And then we've got color lines. True love has no barrier. So the way I see it, whoever it is that you're in love with, Virgo, and if they're just as in love with you, you both have to be able to get to this place where you make wiser choices about the partnership. And at the end of the day, nothing can stop your love from coming together if you guys are really meant to be. And then this is the next card right here, a higher power. Trusting that what's meant for me will come to me to deliver me from the impossible to the possible, to find the light in my darkness, to find courage through my fears. So this could be where you're at. There clearly is somebody here that you really are still focused on. You still want them to be a part of your life. Maybe the feeling is mutual. It's one of those things where you really do have to just throw it out there, throw it out into the universe, a higher power, turn to prayer if you're one to turn to prayer. And if it truly is meant for you guys to come back together, then it will be. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional messages here. I'll be pulling from my Luna Tarot for Virgo. So part one of your reading. Somebody still wants you. I feel it's mutual. Maybe you guys needed to spend time apart from one another to do whatever is necessary to come back together. Here you are again. Look at that. Okay, the Hermit. This is you, Virgo. So this is clarifying here that you're focused on going within right now. You need time to yourself to really think things through. Three of Wands. There's this need to focus more so on what's ahead of you rather than what occurred in the past. Because what occurred in the past could have really hurt you. we have the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so the Emperor in the reverse, and remember guys, you ended up getting the Empress in the upright. So maybe we have a masculine here who either had commitment issues, who was just not ready to take the necessary action to be in your life. Divine Feminine, you guys could have already had maybe a family, a child together. But something happened here, it broke you guys up. But you are being given the opportunity for a new beginning here. This actually puts you in a seat of power, is how I like to see that Ace of Swords. It's power, it's victory, it's clarity. To be able to remove things or even people or situations from your life that will no longer serve you in the future. So if you want a new beginning with this person, it can happen. You guys have to be on the same page though. They need to want this as much as you want it. But we do have a masculine here who might possibly be on a very different journey, different page right now. So a new beginning, it's possible, but you guys have to be, as I've mentioned, on the same page here. Queen of Cups. Okay, so trust your intuition, Divine Feminine, when it comes to this connection with your masculine. There is this desire to move forward and to not get stuck in the past, you know, look ahead rather than what's behind you. Six of Swords represents a transition. So whatever didn't work in the past, leave it where it is in the past. Leave it in the past. Look at this. It's time to lay down that heaviness, you know. So whatever might have happened between the two of you, Virgo, it's perhaps been weighing very heavily on you, despite the love, the attraction, the chemistry, all of those things. They still want you, you still want them. But there were perhaps some barriers here. There's some healing that needs to happen. It could have also been a situation where the masculine was on a different page from the feminine, you know. So this is one of those things where you can't force it into happening. You can't force a situation into reconciling. It's one of those things truly where you got to trust that higher power. All right, Virgo, so I'll leave part one there, guys. If it happens to resonate with you, stick around. We've got the preview to the extended coming right up. If you'd like your own personal private reading, that info is down below, as well as the action buttons at the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Look at this, guys. I mean, take it if it applies. Maybe you already feel like this person is your twin flame. Somebody's got some shadow work here that needs to be done. It doesn't surprise me that somebody could be going through this dark night of the soul. It could be the Divine Masculine. Okay? And look at the bottom of the deck. We've got soulmate. So, however way you see your connection, whether it is a twin flame, whether it is a soulmate bond that you feel, the label doesn't really matter. It's just coming through as two people who share this common emotion of love between the two of you. I feel the love is still there, regardless of the fact that you might not be together. Okay?